Hey friends, you're watching BrainStormAcres. I'm Henry. Well, I finally made my trip to Maine to visit my mother. It was not without its trials. I'll just put it that way. You may remember the first time I was going to go to Maine, it got sidetracked by the liftgate on the box truck getting stuck in the down position. I fixed that and it worked fine for the 10 days that went between when I was originally going to go and then when I set to go for the second time. Well, strangely enough, the day before I was scheduled to catch the bus down to Phoenix, the liftgate had a problem again. And it was not all the way in the down position, but it was not all the way up. And that meant we couldn't drive the truck. The truck wasn't exactly in the middle of the road, but it was still not where it needed to be. I got that liftgate back up, locked it in place, and we've left it there. Now, about the time that you're watching this show in the morning, I'll be heading into town, I hope, to pick up a new motor to run the pump. Because in addition to the electrical wiring that got burned up, the motor stopped working right. Or at least it seems to. Now I have to take it all apart, and I haven't done that yet because once I start taking it apart, there are pieces of hydraulics that need to be able to be put back together right away. And the reason for that is if you get dust and dirt in the hydraulic system, it's not going to work right. There's small, close tolerance parts that will get stuck, and then we'll be back in the same boat. So as soon as that pump comes in, I'll go into town, pick it up, take the old pump completely apart, double check all the wiring to make sure there was not a problem with that. I did test the motor in the truck, and it looks like there's a problem with the motor. So that's why I ordered a new one a week ago. It should be in today while you're watching this, and I'll be able to pick it up, and you'll find out Monday whether it actually came in and if it fixed the problem. We had a great time at my mother's house. We visited for about 6 days. That is myself, my sister, and my brother. Now both of them are still busy working, so mostly it was me spending time with my mother. We went out to all the places she wanted to go. We went out to eat every day, and it was a good time. My mother was able to walk successfully from where I had to park the car to the restaurant. We had a great time. She had a great time, and it was a really, really lovely trip. I'm glad I was able to do it. It's been a few years, and my mother's 95, so it's nice to have some time with her. Now, the interesting part were the flights. Boy, oh boy. I left Phoenix and should have arrived in Portland, Maine at 10:30 at night. Well, didn't go as planned. And kind of the way this whole trip has been going, there were more problems. My flight out of Phoenix was delayed, and it was delayed a bit more, and it was delayed a little bit more, and it was delayed a little bit more. And by the time we actually pushed away from the gate and got airborne, I'd already missed my connection in Washington, D.C. Not a good way to start. And that was the last flight out of Washington to Portland that day. And there was no other way of getting to Portland. Well, I might have been able to take a train, but it's not the easiest thing to do. By the time I got halfway between Phoenix and Washington, D.C., I'd already been rerouted twice. Well, I got to Washington, D.C., and I had to rush from where we landed to the new departure gate, only to find out that that flight was delayed an hour and a half. So I didn't miss it, and I got to cool my jets for an hour and a half. I got into Portland at 1:30 in the morning. Should have been at 10:30, but I did get in at 1:30. And you know what happens in an airport that's not heavily trafficked at that time of day? It's hard to find a taxi. And the rental car place was closed. But I still got to Brunswick and we had the trip. Now coming back was a whole different story. I was in the plane and once again we had delays. And in this case, I got rescheduled 3 different times during the 3-hour trip from Philadelphia to Austin, Texas. I got to Austin and just like the trip going to Maine, my flight was delayed. Well, the flight I was going to catch was also delayed, but I'd already been rescheduled to the 3rd airplane. I decided to go ahead and take my original flight because that was going to get me in a whole lot earlier. Then I had to catch Irene so we could schedule a time to come pick me up. Hey, looks like there's a rocket launch. We're going to go watch that. Just launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base. Yeah, we were really overcast a lot of today. And now it's really clear. This is awesome seeing another launch. I'll have to look to see if this one launched on time or if they launched late. I get alerts on my phone telling me when they're going to be launching, but I didn't expect to be able to see it tonight.
Over here you can see that it's kind of a zigzag where the stuff has been dissipated, you know.
Yep.
Once you lose track of it over there, you should come over and see the zigzag. It's kind of cool.
Oh, it's really, really visible over here.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications because we've got a lot more stuff going on. And there's Irene. And Rufus is there.
Rufus is ready to go in.